Okie dokie. We're back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I didn't really get to finish my thoughts at the end of the last episode because the recording cut off, but I was done anyway. And really, I was just going to talk for too long, and I was up way later than I planned to be, and I really needed to go to bed. I was, like, so super tired. So, a recap of what we've done so far. I mean, obviously, like, we've made it to the Nexus. We're on our ship. We got our own ship now with our own crew. That's really cool. The Tempest. And we are currently exploring this island. Pfft, I guess space is like an ocean. This planet that that the Nexus had previously tried to establish colonies on, but because of the environment and also the Ket are evil aliens, everybody was killed and it failed multiple times and they lost connections with them and blah 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 blah. So we went down there. We met PB, a very interesting young Asari. We met a Krogan whose name I don't remember. Maybe he'll be important. Maybe he won't. He probably will if we said hi to him. But I guess he's kind of just an NPC. And there's also that scientist guy, the scavenger guy who gave us our car, the new Mako. I don't even remember what its name is, to be honest. It's got 6 wheels. It does a cool little thing where it climbs up hills. It can't go in the water. Every time you go in water, you fucking die. We escaped that deep underground kind of ancient tech civilization place. And we fought a lot of the Remnant, which are the evil robots protecting the ancient architecture. And that's kind of a recap that I can give you so far, because part of the recap is putting it all together in my head, because I don't know, this particular game has been very confusing plot-wise for me. I don't know if I'm just, like, not paying attention enough, or if they're truly, like, info dumping like crazy, or, like, what. But knowing everybody's names and knowing what everybody's jobs are and all this stuff, like, it feels like such a big game. And I don't know what I need to focus on, like, what I'm supposed to be focusing on. But it's like they did it in, like, a more confusing way than they did with the first Mass Effect, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. So let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Resume. So, I don't even remember what our next job was. I don't even, like, we finished... Yeah, okay, we activated all the towers, and the atmosphere suddenly got better. The radiation levels went down. And we're like, whoa, how'd that work that fast? And so we are able to establish a connection, I think, now. The Nomad. The Nomad is our car. Cool. And my fucking upgrades weren't working. That's awesome. We love when the game doesn't work half the time. Oh, it makes little save spots. That's interesting. Scary. So we gotta go that way? Okay. Like, I'll take your word for it.
Enemies!
Enemies where? What do you want about enemies? The dogs? The things that have been, like, grabbing our car this whole time? I forgot the button to go into 6-wheel drive. But now I remember. Okay, Okay, like, if I scan these things, would that give me points, though? Like, let me run them over with my... Oh. No, come here. Let me run you over. Ow, you spit acid at me, bro? Would you die? Fuck off. Fuck off. You dead? You are dead. Can I get out? And can I scan this thing? Oh my god, I am scanning things. Whoa, that's cool, I guess. I don't know, I've never been much of a collect-them-all kind of guy. Sorry for that detour on our road trip here.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future Eos. Green fields, rivers, forests. Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, how do you mean?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Some one guy is, like, the one who's supposed to, like, help you and save you. Okay, you're putting down supplies.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Mining zones. Okay, sure. Whoa. Are those enemies? So my goal is over there. So I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna keep going that way. Oh my god, oh my god. Car, calm down!
Head ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
Where? Hey guys. We're here.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Goddamn. I've been right next to you for like 5 minutes, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, my things don't work on multiple of them?
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. Think I made them angry.
My scope's a little bit annoying right now. I got an achievement for something. Ryder, you're a little late on your reload call, bro. You say you reload the second you fucking start to do it.
Enemies incoming!
Whoa. You made it. Good warm-up fight.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
Yeah, you did, or we work well together. Yeah, you did.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
Ah, Krogan on our team. Yay!
That's what I said.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
I gotta do the beacon or some shit? What am I doing?
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
We need to protect our people from the Ket right now if we're ever going to hope to, like, colonize this world. So, opinions team.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
Facts.
Let's be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Well, obviously, as far as intentions, we want to be more scientific. Like, we don't want to be, like, a military, like, colonizing, conquering force. I don't know. Like, we're aliens to this whole fucking galaxy. Like, these people don't know who we are. If there's some aliens that came out of our galaxy, like, would we not fight them right away, too? I don't know. Guess it depends on who they encountered. I don't know. But military is important. Military feels very important right now, especially if we're going to be facing hostile people. A scientific outpost, go with military. Like, oh, okay, guys, like...
A military outpost. We defend our own against the Ket. Or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Achievement. I'm getting all the achievements today. In the first, like,
Andromeda
30
Initiative.
minutes.
This is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Not just my efforts.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. Eos is far from golden, but now it's defensible. Arguing that choice will come later. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your game? Or you were right to be cautious. We're not suspicious of her. I know why she feels the way she feels.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa. Textures. Shadows. Working. Definitely working.
The reality, Ryder? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware. That's all.
Whatever helps the initiative. You're just as manipulative. Arguing is pointless. I can handle myself. You're just as manipulative. That's the logical answer? Like, what is this game trying to tell me about these tones? Sometimes Mass Effect had those problems too, though, where it's like, do this and say the Paragon thing, and it's like, that's so not what you should say in that instance. Like, that's not the right response. I don't know.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Okay. Viability. And my people, oh my god, and there's some, like, movement and shit. That's cool. Hey, guys. Why the... Whoa. Whoa. Why am I all the fuck way up here? When I could be down there. When I should be down there. Like, I won't die if I jump down, right? My fucking jetpack keeps me safe. I'm running in my ship. Cause they fucking put me up there with no fucking, like, car. For no reason. Like, what, I was just contemplating life up above? Like, okay. I do like seeing ships and lights on and everything, things moving and stuff. Like, this is cool. A fucked up source of water. A person. What are you doing, bro? Are you okay? You don't look okay, dude. Like, you don't look okay. Are there people gonna get out of the car, or is it just gonna sit here and land and then leave? Aw, they tried. They didn't have the computing power for it, I guess. Which is so weird that this game is like, the shaders are like not working on my computer. My computer is super up to date and like really like decent. And this is go. This is how many years later? What was it? 2018 that this came out?
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me.
Adventurers?
Let's talk
That's
about our
your
success
reasoning?
on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
No kidding.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Hey,
Fair
whoa.
enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly.
Krogan
Here's my
prejudice right
only
now?
question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just work hard. I don't need you to get along. I need you to work.
Helios threw us for a loop. Meaning, we're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now, and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like his darker blue,
If there's one thing I know I can do,
darker gray
it's
jacket.
make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Oh, poor baby boy Ryder. He's feeling like no one's listening to him. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You didn't become special overnight. Well, you did. But, like, not because you did it. Like, not because of yourself. What's this? No available data. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now I get to go say hi to everybody? Question mark?
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the med bay.
Okay.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Okay. Take it easy. Whoa.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
Oh, you're upset because my dad died?
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you?
No kidding.
An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Yeah,
Is
what?
this going to be a problem, Cora?
Nepotism.
I don't want to rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Okay. I love when the camera is, like, up in the sky. What was that conversation? What was that? Hey, girl, what was that about? How are you doing?
Back again?
Yeah. I want to talk to you.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Wow.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
You were in the Alliance before you became a Huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents, but we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
Okay. Did my dad, like, work for Cerberus, though? Like, is that a thing that is going to be revealed and be like, whoa, Cerberus is evil, and my dad worked for Cerberus, and that's evil? Like, is that, like, gonna be a thing? Because, like, I hope not, but, like, if they did, I'd be really mad. We needed a fresh start. I wanted adventure. Is logical? Like, okay.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
Anyone special?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking in the background. I have my door closed, and there's nothing more I can do to make it any quieter. It really sucks. What about now? How did they figure it out?
Does that mean fraternization is okay for Asari commandos?
It'll happen, but usually only for one deployment. Asari don't usually stay with each other long term. After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
Wow, what?
See you later, Cora.
Bye, girl.
I'll be here.
Nice talking to you. So she is gonna hang out in the med bay, and then... But she was like, oh, great, like, I gave you bunk assignments, and then you didn't listen to them, when she's, like, also, like, not kind of where she's supposed to be. Like, oh, okay. Okay, girl. Okay, who's gonna be our tech? Is Leah, or Science-y? It's not Peewee. Peewee's fun. Who, like, where is, what, Lewis?
Hey, I'm in storage if you need me.
Liam. Liam's in storage if you need him. Going down to storage, then.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable.
Oh.
Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
He did send out an email earlier that says, can anyone help me move a couch? Oh. Where did you find a couch? Did that sentence make sense? Where did you find a couch, sir?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer?
Yeah.
And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
I bet Hustle? What? What was Hustle?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
He's
Tastes better
drinking.
just thinking about those days.
Why did his hands look so weird? Is it just me, or did his hands look so, like, cubozoid right now? Like, I do miss all that. I don't think about that time.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Company like this. I need to leave that life. Company like this.
I'm looking for moments like this with people like you.
Sorry, guys aren't my thing. But good to know I'm universal. Still an answer, though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
Sobbing,
I
crying,
want to
sobbing.
say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
You fell into the propaganda? Awesome. It puts pressure on all of us. You could change direction. What do you mean change direction?
We can't go back. But we're not trapped by decisions a galaxy behind us.
I don't feel trapped.
Oh, okay.
We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep that in mind or steer us right, just like back in Crisis Response. Remember the essentials. A new start guided by the Pathfinder. And team. I'll bust my tail to make that a good story.
Alright, cool. He got his couch! He hangs out in storage with his couch and his TV. Aw. Cool, dude. Hey, what's up?
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
My skills as Pathfinder.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Okay.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Family?
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Sadly non-traditional. Who defines traditional?
Life with my family was not typical, on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
I don't know if, like, leaving your entire family and, like, knowing that they're gonna die, like, you're literally never gonna see them again, like, for a fact. Like, I don't know if that means that you, like, have a healthy relationship with your family. I don't know.
You were a cop then, crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
He was a cop seems cliche.
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure? That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Is that supposed to be some kind of meta commentary on the game right now? Alright.
We'll talk later.
I
Nice
know
to
it.
see you, Liam. Yeah, sit back down. Okay, bye. Well, who's here?
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Am I interrupting? Younger sister, right? What? What is that? What? Like, what is it? What? Why are his hands like that? Why are his hands
Hope
like
I'm not
that?
interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
Can I romance
So
the
I know it
Tyrian?
feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
You're intense. I like it. And you're good with guns. We definitely need people. You're intense. I like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
I do like how they made it very clear which options are like flirting romance options. That's nice.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point
Okay.
taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
And home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
The alternative is that you all fucking die out in the middle of nowhere.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
Sounds easy.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
Anyone special in your life? Did you join?
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You saw the uprising.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
What? What? If you're going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars. Everyone has to know. The thing with the con is that that the people in power have to know something you don't. I don't understand what she means.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Yeah, no time. Hopefully soon. I want to find someone to love. I mean, I do want to find someone to love, but that's not my goal here, so.
Like you said, who has time?
Eventually things will settle down a bit. Hopefully. Or we'll be dead. Anyway.
Yeah. Peace out, girl.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Fun little intro cutscenes with everyone. Who are we missing? Storage. The lift. This wall of glass for no fucking reason. I guess so that the dock, like the way that, like, we can open the airlocks and stuff.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Yeah, I talked to him about it. Smart move. Welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
Thanks.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
It's natural to be nervous. You'll do great.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
What? Huh? Girl, you best be careful with what you're saying right now. Interesting. You're full of surprises. Try romancing everybody all at once? Like, you sure?
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more.
He just loves to flirt with everyone all the time.
Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are.
Yeah,
but
no
we were
shit.
discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Yeah. Oh, why are you running away, girl? Damn, I really upset her that much. Ryder, aw, why'd you gotta be weird about it? You had to go be creepy about it. Why? Why'd you do that? Oh, okay. Notes or something. Some body
So we have a
scans.
stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Crew morale.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Sorting method, human crew, non-human crew. Sorting method.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Okay. The human crew.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. What? Liam. Sure.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
That's fair.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm
Who's
kind of
Suvi?
jealous.
Who is Gil?
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Cora.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
That's true.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Oh, our pilot.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure thing.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Yeah, no problem, girl.
Is PB all
Are you
right?
into Krogan?
She's
Is that what
avoiding
you're
me.
saying?
Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Interesting. What is this thing? Oh, it's what, my level ups, or? Ryder. You have to spend 20 credits to reset your skills. No! No, I don't. I don't want to reset my skills. My skills are fine. Okay, who's in the bunks? Anyone? Literally anyone? Literally no one is in the bunks. This is our bathroom, huh? Interesting. Oh, messages. Messages, and the text is small, so I don't really want to read them, but I want to read them for world building. Relax, Harper. And Drax. And Cora. check in publicly about what I said. Whoa. Sorry, I'm reading this like kind of like from bottom to top. Interesting. So they're gonna have conflict. Suvi's mug. Maybe empty it first, Cora. Aw. Rations aren't unpacked yet. Aw. Vetra makes food for everybody? Oh my god, wait, like maybe I love her. Like maybe I do love her. Okay, we're gonna finish talking with the rest of the crew. We're gonna talk with everybody. And then we'll...
And don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good. I'll check in with you later.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
No trouble is ideal.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
It's hard to be on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
I understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, I just zoomed right out. He just took over the kitchen. Like, okay.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's had it out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What?
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
I'll take your word for it. I like her.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Sam.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Tell me about it.
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
No shit.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Benny very sad.
That's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
Oh my god. She's pretty awesome that way. I'm inclined to believe that.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Huh. Yeah, like, why would the Krogan not farm? Like, they need food.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Yeah.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Combat advice.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
More combat advice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Okay. So I melee and then I shoot them. I'll
Tell me more
take
about
a note.
fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. Their friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Okay. I don't know how to throw a grenade. I'll take your advice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Okay. I'm done asking you questions. I appreciate that, though.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You're worried about her?
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Politics. Awesome.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Because obviously...
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Obviously, my favorite choice in the first game is the political choice to choose Anderson or Udina, and I wanted more politics in my Mass Effect. Don't call me kid. Do you call everyone kid?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, yeah. Like, dude, like, he's literally, like, so much older than you. Don't be like that. Oh my god, have we still had to talk to everybody? There's more people, I know there is. Are they just people that I don't, like, one-on-one chat with?
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
Huh?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon.
Oh,
Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Wow. This shit's cool as hell, though. Like a first-person window perspective? Like, that's epic. So you're our co-pilot, Suvi.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It does have beauty.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it?
What's this poetry
Not just
shit?
constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
That's fair. There's no high... So I just choose there is God or there isn't God. Like, are you kidding right now, guys? Like, there's no, like, there might be something. Like, come on. Like, this is a modern game. Like, sure.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I like a diverse team.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Okay. We'll talk later, girl. We'll talk to our pilot.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
Oh my god, Benny is being too obnoxious, so I'm gonna open the door for him. He's gonna come in. Come on. Stop crying. Yeah, Mr. screams a lot. And then the second he comes into my room, he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't screaming for half an hour straight at your door, pawing at your door. It didn't matter. Huh. Cute man. Now he's happy. Now he's happy to have some pets and to be in my room again. Oh, such a simple life. It's exhilarating. You said you designed it.
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Big step for one ship.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Yeah, the Solarian arc being gone fucking sucks, bro. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
There's Tam.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Oh, he's sweet. I like him.
What can I do for you?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes.
Of course.
Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Yeah, so where are these other Pathfinders? Who are these other Pathfinders? Did every arc have a Pathfinder? So there's like a Solarian Pathfinder, and a Turian Pathfinder, and theoretically a Krogan Pathfinder, question mark? Did the Krogan send an arc? Or was it just the 3 council races and humans? Which I guess the 4 council races. I don't understand that part.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
Who is Gil? Where is Gil?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
That's true.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Oh my god.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
That's fair.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
So I could just talk to him forever.
If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Okay, good. Any stories about the Tempest?
Tell me something else about the ship.
More?
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Okay, what else?
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
That's funny.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Wow.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Cool. I like how there's like extra little dialogues that you can have with everybody.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Slow down, girl.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You crave excitement, huh? You should try sleeping more. We'll make everyone a little bit romance.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud?
Damn.
Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Oh, yeah. Sleeps nice on track. So boredom drives
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me.
Oh.
Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
I'm not buying it.
That's just the one thing you want me to know about you.
Let's start with that then. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Tell you what.
Okay.
I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Okay, so I have to find her tech stuff. Escape pod. Interesting. What's this? What is this? My gun locker? Question mark. Okay, it says I have mods on this one, but it says I don't have mods on this one. So... like, what's that about? Okay, I don't have any mods for that one. Back. But I have this one where I'm using this assault rifle, but I'd like to use a different one. Why does it take you all the way out? Okay, so are these literally the same? Crafted. Rare. Did I just craft the same gun? Is that what I did? Like, because they're the same. Like, awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys. I'm glad I could craft, like, literally the same exact gun. I want this on a different gun. No. I want my assault rifle. And I want it to be this one. And I want to select it. And it's broken. The menu is broken! The menu is literally broken! It's literally broken. It's so frustrating. And I don't have anything new in here, but it says I do. Like, do I have an upgrade? Okay, I have a upgrade. But what is it? What does this do? Mine is max health plus shields? No, I don't want to up my shields and down my health. Are you kidding with me? Okay, well, I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing this one. Which gives me encounter XP and weapon damage. And I have no additional ones for the other things, so they just love to talk to me. Car. Cool. My crew. Do I level them up? I think I do. How do I change my crew, though? Can I do that from this menu? Squad mate 2. Confirm loadout. Select. Are these the only people that I have available as squad mates so far? Until, like, the next part of the story or whatever? I don't know. Okay, I feel like we still haven't talked to everybody, though. I want to talk to everyone, and then I want to move on. Who have we not... We just saw PB. Where's Gil? Who's Gil? In like downstairs somewhere, question mark. He's not in storage, but I thought they were like, he was like going through the cars or some shit, they said. In the bunk area. And the med bay. We've been here. And the place with the cars. Is there not a guy here? Am I wrong? I guess not in this room, at least. And that's where he is. And this is where she is. And that all is just a ramp around. And are those rooms that I've already been in? I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if they're rooms. Yeah, they are. They're doors. Oh, okay. Yes, we found it.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
This isn't slumming it.
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked and idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
No kidding. Well, not me specifically. I'll help you find purpose. It wasn't me specifically.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Sounds good. Okay, we finally talked to everyone, so we'll end down here with the core. How's that? Okay, dude. Alright, we'll stop here for this episode. Lots of talking. A little bit of combat at the very beginning. And then we're going back to the Nexus. So we'll see how that goes. And lots of Benny screaming. We love it.